town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other love if you feel like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Here's a bright idea. Wi-Fi that connects all over the place, automatically. Even
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? For you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine through?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? For you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for
When is the school supposed to start back up for you, Melvin? Are you looking forward to going back to school, or do you prefer more time off? What are you doing currently, Arena? So what grade will you be in? Grade 12 or 11?
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate helps you with DriveWise.
Okay. You're 17 though, right? So did you repeat a grade? Ah, okay. What's the temperature like for you currently? I think it's like low 30s here. Where do you take vacations to? I redid grade 3 when I was a kid, but I'm not sure. I think the teacher was going to pass me, but my mom asked them to hold me back. Oh, 79, that's not too bad. I think it's been pretty hot in other places in the States. Like, I think places in California are like in the 90s or low hundreds. Ugh. You don't have good air conditioning, that's gotta suck. Well, if you're close to water, that wouldn't be bad though, I guess, too. Okay. So you guys would drive or you'd fly there from You're in New York State, right? Okay. So did you have family in those other places, or you guys would just go there randomly? Haha, you missed, sucker. Where was your favorite place to go? Oh, why am I still doing 4 stars in here? Where's Grim? He's abandoned us. Okay, cool. Were you born in New York or somewhere else and then moved to New York? Wow, he better eat fast. We need his participation. Participation? Oh, okay. So did you live there for any time, or you basically your whole life you just grew up in New York? Ooh, let me turn up the music a little bit. There we go. Ooh, and I think I need to use up some energy too. Alliance quest is done. I think we have one more day of it though. Oh no, wait, was today the last day? Today may have been the last day actually. Let us have a look-see, yeah? A look-see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! Exciting times, Alliance quest is done. Excellent. Ooh, I should actually get some content done on. Oh, I need to use some more glory too. I'll do that if I can. Fair enough. So I want to wait to burn my energy until I see if the next solo event, 7-hour solo event is going to be for a specific class, and then get moved in the event quest to get points in that. But I think I need to use some more glory, because when I claim the glory from Alliance Quest today, yeah, that'll give me 5, so I need to use up a little bit. Alright, there we go, so I won't be over now. Dragon Mod. Do you do incursions on a regular basis, Melvin? Or are you just doing them with Lakers that one time? I don't even know if we're going to finish the last 2 rooms, so we don't need them. Where do I see... Oh, alright. Oh, can I not see the rewards because I'm already in there? Ah, that's kind of annoying. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, same with me, except I think I'm capped out on the art. Yeah, I'm capped out on the artifacts at 55. And I think that they're supposed to be introducing new items to the incursion store, but I don't know when. I'm kind of thinking it would probably be when the crystals reset, so it's another 20 days. So I'm probably going to have to get the basic crystal just to use up some artifacts. Because all of the other ones, they're of no use really. I think it's kind of silly that you can't buy any of the resources with the artifacts. They're all for units. Yeah, I mean, that's the only choice I have. Other than that, I would get a 4-star, which is not really going to do much use. And then none of the exclusive crystals, none of them are of any use. So, but as far as the 5-star goes, that's not much use either, because I've already got a bunch of 5-star shards, 40,000. And then I have one from the Abyss run yesterday, and then I'll have another one from the next Abyss run, although that one won't be for a while yet. Yeah, you don't have any idea when that's supposed to happen, eh? I don't even remember seeing them say what all was going to change or be added to the incursion store. But I've heard people talking or seen people talking about the 6-star shard. You only have one 6-star currently? Oh crap, I need to do my 6 stars. Oh dear. Man, I've been like really all over the last couple days, not remembering or not thinking of what I need to get done, and just randomly realizing, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Mr. Talent, how goes it? How's work been so far today, Peter? I see. Very good, very good. So what's your target per day, or is it, or do you have expectations, or are you just kind of seeing how it goes currently? Oh, okay. And you got a couple the first day, none yesterday, and then you already got a couple today. So average-wise, you're on target. Uh-oh. Not paying attention. Oh yeah, who's your daddy? Man, I think the most annoying thing for Arena is losing a 6-star. Oh my god. That's scary too. Yeah, I used to not like it either, and then when I realized the units and the B chips and the shards and blah blah, I realized like, oh, there's actually quite a bit you get from it. And usually when I'm playing, I'm just on the couch watching TV, and doing Arena while watching TV doesn't take much mental capacity. So, although recently I'm in front of my computer just in my chair, which I don't like that much. Yeah, that would make a difference for sure. Well, it depends, I guess, which bracket or which specific arenas you're doing. Yeah, if you're doing the 5 and 6 stars, it's gonna suck. But if you're doing the 4 stars or 3 stars, it wouldn't be too bad. I remember when I was trying to do the featured and I didn't have very many 6 stars at all. That really sucked. And now I use my lowest 5-star champs just to get the streak going, and then once I have that done, then I only run my 6 stars 5 times. So that's not too bad. And then for the featured one, I only need 6 stars. I don't have to run that 5 stars beyond the initial streak. So for work, is it still basically like 9 to 5 Monday to Friday? As you're working from home, or like are the hours extended or shortened because of that, because of working from home? Okay. That's not bad. So when you're doing this work from home, are you like constantly on the phone and stuff, or is it pretty sporadic? almost how we're done just with heavies. Oh, I should have finished her off right there. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you, Melvin. Thank you very much. The links for the playlist are in the description, so if you want to check them out, they're there. Yeah, that works out well, pretty decently, Richard. Rather than having to be at work and having to take bathroom breaks all the time, and then people start wondering if you have IBS or something. I shall be right back. I need to replenish the iced tea.
Like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Alright, the tea of ice has been replenished. Let us continue. So do you end up just doing incursions with random people, Melvin? So they're making changes to the showdown stuff. I guess people complain too much. Replacing 4,000. So it's going from 4,000 health increase down to 1,000. Oh, and removing the 4-star restriction. Alright then. Well, I'll get into that now. So they're changing some of the aspects for the show up difficulty of the showdown stuff. They're decreasing the amount of health and they're removing the 4-star restriction. So you'll be able to use, I guess, 5 and 6 stars, and then it's going to be less health. So the 5-star shards are going to be much more attainable. Actually, I'll do this arena and have a look and see if that's already taken effect. I may just do that right now. Oh, I should turn down the music a little bit probably. There we go. Wait, what? What, sir? What? Yeah, they're adjusting the show-up difficulty. Decreased health and removing the 4-star restriction. Un momento, I will put the post on screen. Hey, where did it go? Okay. So there you go. So replacing the health values. I don't know, but I'm going to check and see if it's live right after this next arena fight. Probably it's going to require a reboot of the device. Let's see. Actually, I should take a look at the forums and see what people are saying. Because yeah, I mean, if you've got your max 5 and 6-star rank 2, 3s, that encounter should be so much easier. Oh, I hope it's not, sure, but I hope it's more than just that, because there was a ton of negative feedback on the forum. Yeah, that was in regards to the surfer fight, Melvin. So they don't say a time frame. Actually, something like, well, that should be very easy to implement, so I would assume that should be live, like, it shouldn't take any time for that to be implemented. But let us have a look. Yeah, no, if that's because of Seaton's video complaining again, I think that's kind of nonsense. If they just want him in the contest and aren't going to listen to what other people have to say, then so be it. There's no point in others even participating in stuff if what he has to say is always going to take precedence. Because, I mean, there was a ton of response on the forums in regards to what was happening, and obviously they didn't really think it out very well. Okay, so it's still showing the 4,000 health, so let's back out, reboot the device, and see. And let us see. quick look at the forms, see if they said when that will go live. Changes to show up difficulty. The songs will show up. This will still be a challenge, but not. Oh, they're not saying when. We don't currently have an exact timeline, but hope to make the changes soon. Okay. Well, soon could also, going by their standards, could mean by the end of next week. Okay, rebooted. Yeah, so I don't think, well, who knows, maybe it will be live today, but currently they don't have a time frame for it. Well, let's see if it will let me add a 5-star. No, okay. So definitely, yeah, it's not been changed as of yet. Lopsided, how so, putrid? Holy crap. So the showdown's only been out since about this time yesterday, probably a little, so about 24 hours or a little less than 24 hours. And they've already got 28 pages on the forums of negative response. I don't know if you guys are that familiar with the forums, but normally something, okay, so like the 4-star restrictions when that was first implemented for Act 6, within the first 2 days, it got about a dozen to 2 dozen pages of response. I think now you're looking at it like low hundreds, 100 and something. But in less than 24 hours for this showdown thing, for them to have that much response, and for what I've seen of it, it's all negative. That's kind of substantial. Yeah, but I mean, I think that's what they initially said, though, right? Was that it was going to be like your own rosters, but I think the ones that they've done at Comic-Con and stuff, I think somebody was saying that those usually have like a set champion, so everybody has the same access to the same champions, or for something like this, it's different. I don't know if this is different because it's just the way they're designing the event, or if the event is being designed differently because of the way the world is currently. Well, so one thing I'm seeing, I'm just reading now, so people are saying, okay, yeah, they got this done when it was initially yesterday, and it was super hard and stuff, and now they're complaining, okay, so now they've changed it, but what about the people who already got it done? The thing is, it's this way this is available for a week, 2 weeks. You don't have to get it done day one. I, a long time ago, realized that anything they launch, not to try to do for the first 2 days. Because it's going to be buggy, the servers are going to crash, blah, blah, blah. So there's just no point. So I always wait until like 2-3 days until something's been live to actually start attempting it.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they do this again, and they do it at a Comic-Con or at like a physical event, show up kind of thing, whether or not they take this approach to it, or they do what they had done previously, whether they have it so that people show up there wanting to compete and they use their own roster, or if it's something that Kabam has already set up where everybody starts off at the same point. Yeah, I don't mind that everybody's using their own roster. The only thing I don't like is that we had, which I think at least ILAC has brought up, I don't know if others have, but that where we had restrictions for 4 stars at Act 6. So it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, that's as far as 4 stars will take you. And then all of a sudden, hey, we're coming out with this new thing for everyone to compete. Oh, but you can't use your highest level champion, which I think is a little bit ridiculous. And then their reasoning behind it is so that everybody has access to it. Well, that's kind of silly. So what you're suggesting in a way is that, oh, well, we don't really want everyone to have access to Act 6. Now, I get that the counter argument to that would be, well, Act 6 is permanent content, this is a time-limited event, but it's still the same principle. But I kind of wonder if they just don't really have like an understanding of where they're going, because it seems like in a few different things they lack direction. So they came out with the idea of diversity for war, well, quite a while ago, and people didn't like it. We got used to it. We started making rank ups and buying champions for that in particular. And then I think it was around season 7 or 8 or so where they were suggesting they were going to remove diversity. And people were pissed because like they implemented it and you know they're like, oh, this is part of war now, so get used to it, whatever. So people did, we adjusted to it, and then all of a sudden they want to take it away. It's like, well, no, make up your mind. What do you want? Yeah, but I think as far as the development side of things, I think those concepts are probably long in the development. So when they had said at one point where, you know, they're going to try to move away from that, the development of things like this, like the Showdown, were already underway. And I mean, it could also simply be that, you know, one part of the organization doesn't speak or doesn't communicate with the other part of the organization. So, you know, the people that are putting out the dev diaries who are saying things don't actually know what the people developing are doing. I could absolutely see that being the case with this company. Crazy though, because if this game wasn't as addictive as it is, there is absolutely no way people would be sticking around for it. The game, the look, feel, play of the game is great, but the company management and decision making is terrible. Melvin Seaton has a video up on it as well. Initially, it doesn't look like he's liking it too much. And it didn't look all that impressive from the little bit I saw of him play. But I think, yeah, so it's on some international iOS store sites. So if you change your location on your phone, I think you could probably access it. I don't know if it's worth it, just because eventually it will be on the US or North America iOS stores too. So it might just be best to wait until then. Yeah. And I'm sure there's other games where the design aspect of the game is not very good, and yet the way the company is managed is great, and I don't know how well those games would work out, but yeah, for this Kabam game, they are lucky that the game itself is quite good. Yeah, and I don't know if that would be incompetence or just the inability internally for them to get their shit together. Because even something like this, right? Like, I think in their initial announcement for the whole Summoner Showdown thing, they said the show-up difficulty would be easier than the main event. But the fight itself, I mean, if you're going to make the fight exactly the same, yes, you're able to bring more champions, so you get more attempts in one entry, and you can use synergies, but when everything else is the same, it's not that much easier. Yeah, I think there's been a few times where I'm seeing what they're coming out with, and I'm seeing how the community responds, and then how the mods or whatever correspond with the community. And I think in a lot of circumstances, they're simply, the game is actually beyond them. The game has gone further than than the company's capabilities to keep up with the game, and so they're often scrambling to understand what they have made available to the public. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if you took the same mechanics, like the technical mechanics of how the game works, and you used a different genre, I guess, or a different property, like, so if it was DC or if it was a Star Wars or whatever, and you put that in play, I don't know if it would be as successful, or if a big part of it is because, like, the Marvel characters and stories and all that is, you know, quite popular and quite appealing. Yeah, no, I think they've got a good mix of, like, especially with the story quests, like how it progresses, you know, from like Act 1 up to Act 6, except I think the Act 6, which is why they're nerfing it, I think that was a little bit too much of an increase between 5 and 6, but the progression in difficulty, it's quite good. Yeah, I was never into DC. I read the Batman series where he was fighting Bane. I mean, that's from late 90s, early 2000s, so way back when. But that was probably the most DC comics I'd read. And then other than that, I started off at Marvel. I think it was Uncanny X-Men was my first comics. And then I got into most of the X titles like X-Factor, X-Force, Excalibur. And then, I don't know how. Oh, I think maybe it was because of Spawn. I got into Image Comics, and I really got into those. All right, dude, have a good one. Good luck with the phone calls. Were you ever into comic books, Melvin? I'm assuming you're still there, Melvin. You're always there.
We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious. That's the
the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Ah, very good, very good.
Only one.
So you're just doing the general one today that gives both the shards and the rank up materials?
Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero. Fly up away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Oh, so in the Herald, in the Herald difficulty, like there's certain days where you get rank materials, and then there's other days where you get shards, and then Tuesdays, so today you get both, a mix of the two. So I was just asking, which in general are you targeting, or are you just doing it every day? Like for example, I'm only targeting the shard. I don't need the rank materials, so the rank material days I'm just not doing it, and I'm just saving them all up, and only doing them on the day where Arcus is the boss.
Everything changes.
Okay. So if you're targeting shards, then by running it today, you're hurting yourself. You'd be better off to only run it on shard days. Because today you get half and half. You don't get the full amount of shards or the full amount of rank material. Okay, but you said you were doing it today, though, no? Isn't that what you said? Just doing Heralds of Galactus? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, one day isn't going to make that big of a difference. But in general, yeah, you're much better off to save it for the whole time frame. Yeah, let's see if I can burn up some of this energy. So what do you do for majority of your day, Melvin, or is this kind of it? Give it a couple minutes and see what the next solo, 7-hour solo event is, and then jump into some event quests. I'll probably just auto-fight the event quest stuff. Right, so that's what I mean though, like at home, what do you do? Are you pretty much just playing MCOC, or you watch TV, play console, yeah, okay, playing games, okay. What kind of TV shows you watch? What other games do you play? So do you go to any other kind of streams, or is it mainly just MCOC streams you're in? Oh yeah. Oh no. He didn't like me saying booyah apparently. Hey, fine. We'll do this the hard way. Okay. Yeah, if CMM has her binary charges and she goes to RL2, that can wreck you. So that's on console then, right? GTA? Okay. Yeah, I haven't I've done the first bit of Uncollected. I haven't gone all the way through. Which console is it on? Okay. Have you seen the previews for the PS5? I haven't seen it, but I've heard it looks kind of cool. I haven't played a console in a long time. It's not my fault. You gotta get better. Which one's harder to fight, Airwalker or Dragon Man? On the Uncollected difficulty. And you're making me get wrecked to Heimdall. Did you try the show up difficulty yesterday, Melvin? I bet once those changes are in place, you're going to get people complaining that it's too easy. Yeah. Did you succeed or you ended up quitting out? The heck, why is everybody running Heimdall? Jesus. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. I use Heimdall on a team too. I don't know, man. I think if I were Kabam Mike, I'd be a little bit embarrassed because there's been several times now where something goes live, people complain, and he basically says, no, this is the way it's going to be. And then shortly after he says that, it gets changed. Because same thing happened for the Act 6 rewards when they first got posted, and people were saying that it wasn't sufficient for, having finished that amount of content and so on and so forth. And one of his first posts was, no, the rewards, that's what they're going to be. They're not going to change. And then it might have actually been that same day that they came out and they posted, no, it wasn't the same day. It was probably a day or two after. They came out and posted the updated rewards. Then, shoot, I can't remember. There was something else similar. And then this one, because yesterday, when people started complaining about the show-up difficulty, he was like, nope, that was the intent. It's, you've got the extra champs, you've got synergies, but we want it to remain difficult and so on and so forth. And then today, well, Now it's changing. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying it with the 4 stars. I'll wait until they make the change and go in with a team of 5 stars or 6. I'll give the showdown difficulty a shot with Medusa later at some point, just for the hell of it, but I'm definitely not going to be trying to actually accomplish anything. Okay. So for Airwalker, is just use a Mystic, or is there a specific character that should be used for him? Wow, wow, wow. One 1%? Sell all your champions and delete your account, Melvin. It's terrible. Terrible. Not acceptable. Ah, very good, very good. Bow wow. Maybe he fell asleep. He got tired of your comments. Oh dear. Well, there's only 3 of us here currently, you and I and one other person who wants to remain anonymous, so bye-bye.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. Can you see forever we will go? We are forever learning, one step at a time. As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side. We'll keep the fire burning, I'll never see you hurt. You know I can't explain it in a way of words. We both know that you'll understand, and you'll see if you take my hand, and I'll go out of my own way for you. I'll go out of my own way.
Yeah, maybe it is Grim. He's spying to see what you're saying in chat. He's monitoring you, Melvin.
searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to
I just realized I was talking about the way Noble blocks, and yet I had my sound muted so you couldn't hear me.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Yep, I guess I will.
can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. I can't regret leaving you alone.
What are you hyped for, Melvin? Oh, that music?
Until you find your way back home.
Yeah, whenever that goes live, I'm gonna hop in with 5, 6 stars, and 5 and 6 stars, not 5, 6 stars, and have a go at it. Bada boom ba, 2206. However, that last song that was on there I quite liked, so let's have another listen, shall we? Let's turn it up a little bit, and I'm going to put myself on silent so people can actually enjoy something that's good to listen to.
We'll never be alone, Savannah.
Yeah, I quite like it as well. That's why I replayed it. I think I may have to look and see about having that on my pause screen. So anytime I step away, that little track would entertain people. I'd heard somebody else, I think it's Ilac actually, who has that. I think that might be his intro-outro music, and I quite liked it there. What? How'd that hit me? Come on now. I am fighting for my life. Booyah. Oh, great. Shutting down democracy. What you got, Mr. Cold Soldier?
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. So you find your way back home.
No, I was talking to you. You were saying about, what were you saying? Oh, that you're almost 500K, 600K gold. So I was like, you go, girl. Work that thing. Hey, you know how you were saying about you want to get to 1,000 units and do or finish Act 5 before you or when you start streaming? Why don't you just start streaming whatever stuff you currently do, and then you get a kind of head start on it? Because I mean, eventually you will get to 1,000 units and you will finish Act 5. So if you're streaming before that, you've got nothing to lose. And I mean, if anything, you could just stream Arena, which, well, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Seems like a lot of other people do. I mean, it's quite simple. It's not, you know, much to it. It's something you're going to be using your time for anyways. And you simply provide a way for people to interact. And I gotta say, I don't know if I would have been doing this years ago if I realized how straightforward it was. Well, maybe I wouldn't, because I kind of like the idea of doing exactly what I'm doing arena and being able to chat with somebody. But I always thought that it would be a little bit more complicated. Like I always heard people talking about the Elgato, so I kind of figured that was a necessary piece of equipment in order to do this. I didn't realize that I could simply just use a charge cord to plug my phone into my computer and use OBS as an interface, and boom, that's all I needed really. So I think, well, I'm noticing my computer is getting hot because of the way it's connected, so I think that's where the Elgato would be beneficial, is the processing wouldn't be on the computer, it would be on the Elgato device. But as it is currently, like I don't see doing much more than what I am doing at this very moment, like talking to you, doing arena. But if I saw the potential or had the desire to do much more, then I would start considering adding different things to it. But as it is now, I think the only thing I would add would probably be a better microphone. I haven't had anyone complain about the way I sound, but I don't think, just like seeing what I'm talking into, I can't see it being that great. So I think that's one thing I could improve. That would be quite simple to do so, and not too expensive. I gotta be honest though too, like sitting here playing the game, interacting with somebody is fun and I like it. I don't know how long this would keep my interest necessarily. Like I like being on the couch watching TV or just hanging out in my bed playing the game, whatever. I mean, obviously there's ways I could probably stream while still doing those other things. But for me, in the last like 4 days getting this set up, the most interesting and fun part was simply figuring things out. Like initially I was just streaming within Discord using a different setup, and then expanding that to YouTube, figuring out some of the sound stuff, like just all that tinkering and whatnot, I've quite enjoyed. If you're into that kind of thing, I think for you too, for you as well, like if you started streaming just doing arena and stuff, like just the figuring out how you want to do it and all that kind of stuff, I think that could be quite fun. I'm definitely no expert, but if you want to do that and you want some help, I could try to help you. Well, help you with what I've done anyways. I don't know if it would be applicable to what you want to do, but alright, so the 6 stars are done. Alright, Malvina, I am going to be done in about 10 minutes. Yeah, like I said, if when you get around to it, and if I can help you, I'll offer you any advice or whatever that I can. But I don't think you're going to need much help. It wasn't very, very complicated. Doesn't really matter, does it? Nope. Don't need that.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers to see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
What kind of music are you into, Malvina? What's LC music? So what does LC stand for? Alright, Melvin, I'm done. I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And good luck with the nerfed show-up difficulty. Hopefully it works out. Have a good one.